What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? In this game, let's start up here. We have MiyaMy as our teal Jeanne d'Arc spawning in the northwest of Cliffside. And on the southeast, we have ArcC as our red Ayyubids player. Wait, let me fix my mic really quick. Okay. All right, that feels a little bit better now. Where was I? Oh yeah, just player introduction at the moment. That was it. Jeanne d'Arc building a house by herself. Look at her go. Build that house. Most likely we'll be seeing woman at arms coming through for our Jeanne d'Arc. A couple sheep getting picked up. Very, very nice. House of Wisdom getting dropped. Both of these civilizations don't really have any exciting early game. So I'll go ahead and ask you guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of casts, if there's anything that you'd like to see improved, or, you know, any questions, comments, concerns, or even if you guys just want to talk about the game, let me know. I try to reply back to as many as I can as soon as I'm done for the day. Once I'm done casting and all that good stuff, I go through the comments and I try to reply back to whomever I can, right? What is going on over here? ArcC, I'm assuming it's ArcC, or just, yeah. So Arc, oh, we do have the age up coming through. He was long distance mining, and it's going to be advancement, culture wing advancement, 40%. Oh, what's the exact wording on it? 40% less time. So you age up 40% faster, and it does have a 250 less resource cost on it. So he is going to be going up to feudal very, very quickly. I'm assuming it's to try to apply as much pressure onto Jeanne d'Arc herself while she goes out for the boar and anything of that nature, which isn't too bad. You could switch over, or you could go into the Desert Raiders. That way you have your melee and ranged. Poke at her from a little bit of a distance. In range mode, School of Cavalry is coming down, and then when you switch over to melee mode, surprisingly enough, those freaking camels do massive damage. They have, I think it's like 14 base and then plus 13 to cavalry units. 13, an additional 13 damage. And remember, they get the plus 20% damage reduction too. So, well, to infantry, but still, like, the Desert Raiders are amazing. Doesn't look like we're going that route at all. It looks like our Ayyubids player is opting to go into a second TC. That's going to be a really, really early second TC. So MiyaMy is currently ranked like 230, 220 on the ladder. I have seen Maya play against a lot of good players though recently. And ArcC is top 200, about 180-ish at the time of recording this video. So not entirely sure where they are by the time this video does get uploaded. School of Cavalry, of course, coming up. I think I've already mentioned that, and it is going to be solo built by Jeanne d'Arc herself. Okay, 362 stone has already been gathered. He is going to be rushing up to that second TC. Where do you plan on putting it? Are you going to put it in a safe location right here next to the gold? Are you going to try to secure your food, or are you going to go a little greedy and put it over here next to the deer? Nope, he's going to be doing the safe route, putting next to his first town center, his main town center. So ArcC is going to have a second TC up before Maya even ages up. This is something that I have yet to see, and I've casted quite a few Ayyubids games. I've watched quite a few Ayyubids games, and I don't believe I've ever seen this before. Like, that is absolutely insane. Second TC up by the 448, or by 448. And now he's just going to start queuing, or, well, now he's going to have what, 14 villagers on wood, queuing up the rest of his villagers to the food. This is so good. I really like this. I think this is really good for our Ayyubids. 2 TC before the age up even comes through. That's insane. Didn't go for the berries, didn't go for anything extravagant. Arc had a very deliberate plan in mind, which was hit feudal, roughly what, 315, and then a minute later I'm gonna have my second TC. Going into stables, we'll start making those desert raiders. I'm more than sure gonna start making the desert raiders. There's no real reason to make the horsemen. They are cheaper, obviously, so that is going to be one of the main reasons, especially since he just started getting gold right now. We might see 1 or 2 horsemen out. The first boar has been killed. Yes, it has. How many villagers do you have? 8 villagers over here on the board to maximize it instead of going the safer route, which we see quite often from Jeanne d'Arc players, where they'll only send out 5 in case of a raid. Those 5 that are at the board could easily jump into the outpost. Does Maya know about the... Yes, Maya does know about the other boar location. Gonna start beelining it straight there and able to pick up 2 wolves on the way. Oh no, instead just opts for some harass. Charge goes off on the villager. Nice reaction time from our Ayyubids player. Unable to get the second attack. Perfectly fine. A ton of damage on that royal knight though. And now the villager... No, villager, go back. Start building the house. What are you doing? There you go. Okay, now the villager is building the house. Ooh, he's pretty supply blocked. Thankfully the house is almost done. There it goes. So only supply blocked for a couple seconds. A few seconds. It's not gonna be that game ending. We have seen it before where people have been supply capped for 10, 12, 15 seconds. Their army should have been massive, but since they kept supply capping themselves, it just wasn't there. Charge goes off on a villager. Is he going to be able to pick up the kill? Yes, he does. Our Ayyubids does need a grab. Oh, wow. Textiles. That horseman is severely low. I would have really liked to see the desert raiders coming out instead of horsemen. The desert raiders do a lot of damage to cavalry units, plus you do get the camel debuff on them. He should have... Maya should have went towards... It would have been two wolves right there and the boar. That's about 50 experience that I could have potentially got. Instead, gets 1 villager kill, supply capped again. Okay, now once this starts happening, that's when it starts adding up. The more and more... Oh, is he gonna... That's gonna be... No. Okay, that's a nice holy wrath right there. Hits quite a few of the horse... Or hits all the horsemen and the spears. But it's better that they hit those units instead of villagers. Yeah, you're on 2 TC, but you still don't want to take too many losses. Maya's sitting on 1 villager kill right now. It was the Vil on gold. Coming in again. How many charges? 2 charges left of Holy Wrath. Gonna run in and just use it. All of those units are at about half health now, and Maya will be able to take this fight. Gets a spear kill. Another Holy Wrath. 2 horsemen go down. Oh, we need to see the raiders. Like 100%, we need to see those raiders coming in. We need camels on the field. There we go. First desert raider is going to come out shortly, but before how much damage gets done, another villager goes down, or excuse me, another horseman goes down. More spears go down. Jeanne d'Arc does go down before anything. Oh, buyback. She does get bought back though. Currently no... where did the first consecration go? School of Cavalry. Okay, second one goes on to the stables, which means it's just gonna be nothing but Royal Knights coming out this entire time. Chivalry is coming through as well. +1 melee armor finishing up shortly, and of course they still get the +1 melee attack for free just because they have a blacksmith, and then you get the plus attack for free as you age up as well. I need to fix my headset. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know where my headset just didn't feel comfortable anymore. Walls are coming up for Arc. He's had some nice control. Arc has had some nice control. He's had some nice defense. He's just severely lacking in terms of a military force in order to defend properly. 10 military for Maya, 9 Royal Knights, and Jeanne d'Arc. Arc has 3 spears, 2 horsemen, and a desert raider. The desert raider's in the front. Don't let it get sniped off. You do need that damage reduction. This is exactly what I was talking about though. The desert raider just would have been very, very good right off the bat. Even if you only got 1 or 2 and then you switched over to horsemen, it would have been so beneficial in those small skirmishes that were happening at the gold. And now another attempted charge does go off. Unable to get a single villager right there, and now the actual fight is happening underneath the town center. A lot of damage is popping off onto those Royal Knights. One is about to go down. Jeanne d'Arc is still pretty damn healthy. Is he gonna be able to do anything? Holy Wrath only hits 2 horsemen right there for some reason, even though she was kind of in the middle of all of them. Only 2 units got hit by that Holy Wrath. 20 damage in a 1.25 tile radius. Maybe it was just a little bit further than what we thought it would be, or than what it actually was. Maya sitting on 15 Royal Knights, 3 archers in queue, Jeanne d'Arc a scout. For Arc, 7 spears, 5 horsemen, and a single desert raider. There needs to be more production. He has enough wood to drop down 2 more barracks or stables or something in order to deal with this, but currently only sitting on 3 production, 2 barracks, 1 stables. He will be getting overran pretty soon, especially since he went for such an early second TC. His production, his economy is really good. He's currently sitting on 60 villagers after a 2-vill loss, but he has no production. He is finally dropping some now. More barracks are coming down in the back, but it might be a little too late. Another desert raider is out to try to deal with this Royal Knight mass. Divine Restoration does go off. There is a single archer in the back. Second one is coming up to start dealing with these spears. Villagers are getting pulled, or are getting garrisoned to add in that additional damage. Holy Wrath, 2 Holy Wraths I believe have went off and severely damaged. Jeanne d'Arc goes down, and now that forces MiyaMy back. She just got bought back as well. 200, so 500 gold has been spent so far on just buying her back. Where is she at now? Is she back? Oh, she made it back to the army really quick. I believe on buyback she does lose all her charges as well, which is of course really, really good for our Ayyubids player. I think she still had 1 Holy Wrath ability left, or 1 Holy Wrath charge left. 17 spears, 3 desert raiders. This number should have been at least 6 or 7 by now, 6 or 7 desert raiders in order to buffer those spears, or buffer for those spears. That way the spears could just do a lot of stabby stab while the desert raiders do the majority of the damage. Yeah, so it's 13 base damage plus 13 against cavalry. So that's 26 damage a swing they would be doing on these Royal Knights. They are considered light units, but they're light cavalry units. Ooh, archers are getting some shots over the wall onto those villagers, and we have a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc now. This is where it gets really, really difficult for the defending player. Push does come through. Nice little stutter step micro from Maya, picking off as many spears as they can while backing off. And now our Ayyubids player is in a difficult situation. Jeanne's champions are out. Brace comes through. The Jeanne's champions do bonus damage against against spears. Nice Holy Wrath goes off right there on the bulk of the spears, and I think Jeanne d'Arc is going to be able to break this very, very easily now. She's in the back line, and the military for our Ayyubids player is no longer existent. GG gets called. MiyaMy takes the win. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.